Recording in progress.
Welcome to another coherent breathing practice. It's the month of April. I'm Rachel. I'm your breath guide. Thank you for being here. So what we're going to do today is some tapping, up and down haw breath, energy ball, an exercise that involves a little bit of a breath hold, 4-2-4-2, and then we'll go into the coherent breathing practice where you can lie down or sit in a comfortable upright position where your back is fully supported and even your head and neck. So these exercises are meant to help regulate the nervous system. So we're going to do some body movements to offload stress, and then we're going to focus on lengthening the breath with the intention of breathing into the belly and engaging our diaphragm. Our diaphragm is dynamic and three-dimensional. So our breath tends to, when we're stressed, stay in our shoulders, so shallow breathing. But when you engage your belly with your breath, it doesn't only just expand your belly in and out, it also expands your ribs, your lower back, and even your pelvic floor. So with all of that in mind, if those muscles aren't used, if breath work is new for you, maybe expanding your breath might be a little challenging. Maybe you'll find it easier to breathe in longer than breathing out, or vice versa. Maybe breathing in is really quick, but you can breathe out for forever and a day. So the goal here is to match your in and out breath. And if there is any resistance, just kind of lean into it. As long as nothing's super uncomfortable or painful, you should be okay. This breath work, because you are regulating your nervous system, maybe large feelings will come up or even physical distress. If that happens, stop. I like for people to use the 5-4-3-2-1 method. So list 5 things you can see, 4 things you can touch, list 3 things you can hear, 2 things you can smell, and 1 thing you can taste. And that process just helps reorient you into the present moment, into the present space, and out of the thoughts and sensations happening in your body. If you have any pre-existing lung conditions, have had a recent surgery or heart attack, or unregulated high blood pressure or bipolar disorder, or are pregnant, be gentle with the breath holds. We're doing a really short one, but if you notice any kind of discomfort, pain, stop. Just do a regular 4-4 breath without the breath holds. And all the breathing should be gentle. Nothing should be forced, whether it's the in breath or the out breath. Everything should be slowly in through the nose and out the nose, gentle and calm. Sound good? All right, we're going to start with some tapping. So I'm going to put on some music. I advise you to stand up, but you can do this exercise sitting if that serves your body better. Hopefully you can hear the music. So if you're standing, feet are shoulder width apart, soft bend to your knees, long spine. Just feel the music for a minute. And if you can't hear my music, maybe find some music that's like drummy. And then take your hands and tap one side of your body like so. Pressure is like comforting a small child. You are the small child. Other side. Both sides. Under the collarbone, either flat hands or fingertips. What feels best? You can play with the beat. Now we're gonna do the shoulders. You can either do it like this, or you can cross your arms and do it like that. And maybe you alternate patting. That also helps soothe the nervous system. drop one arm, do one shoulder. Relieving the stress, bringing attention and awareness to different parts of your body. Slowly work your way down the outside of your arm. I'm going to raise my arm so you can see, or yours can lay by your side. And just notice that different parts of your body might want less or more pressure. Honor that. Wrist, back of the hand, clap. Work your way up the inside of that same arm now. Up to the shoulder. Other shoulder. Notice the difference of your sides. Work your way down that arm now. Lower arm, wrist, back of the hand, clap. Work your way up the inside of that arm now. Back up to the shoulder. Now we're going to work our way down to our lower body. We're going to hinge from our hips. So if you feel like sitting for this part, we can do that. So doing the lower body, outside upper legs, outside knee, outside lower legs, outside ankle, outside foot, toes, inside foot, inside ankle, working your way up the inside of your lower leg, come to the front of your upper leg, working your way up to it meets the rest of your body. Stay there for a minute. Back of the body, so I'm going to turn around so you can see. A little bit higher, a little bit closer for the sacral. A little bit higher for the kidneys. Maybe you windmill your arms to reach that spot. Both sides. One side. Other side. Belly. Collarbone. And slowly coming into stillness, either softening your gaze or closing your eyes. Turn inward for a moment. Check in with your breath, the sensations in your body, and the quality of your thoughts. Without judgment, just noticing what's going on. And I meant to say before we got started to do your little self-assessment sheet. You can find that on the Patreon page under free resources. Checking in with your shoulders, heart, and overall emotional state. And on a scale from 1 to 10, just numbering them. 1 is soft and light, 10 is tight and heavy. So if you have your self-assessment sheet, you can go do that real quick, and then we'll come back into the space and we'll move into up and down hall breath. I'll demo and then we can do it together. So again, you can do this standing or sitting. If you stand, feet shoulder width apart, long spine, arms come to cactuses. You'll breathe in, extending your arms above you. And on your out breath, release your elbows to rattle against your ribs. And breathe out through your mouth. Again, not super forceful. The air is just being pushed out. You're not forcing it out. if that makes sense. So let's take a sighing breath to unite, breathing in through the nose, sigh out through the mouth. One more time, breathing in, sigh it out. Now with your arms, breathing in and up, breathing out, breathing in and out, breathing in and out, breathing in and out, breathing in and out. You might be getting lightheaded, keep going. 2 more times. Last one. Let your arms let go by your side. Let your breath be without effort. Turn inward one more time. Soften your gaze or closing your eyes. Noticing the quality of your breath, the sensations in your body, and the quality of your thoughts. Coming back into this space, we're going to move into energy ball. So bring your hands together and just rub them, activating the energy centers in your hand. And slowly pull your hands apart and just notice the sensations between your hands. A warm, tingly sensation. And imagine that tingling sensation is because you're holding an energy ball, a ball of light. And so we're going to connect the ball of light to our breath. So when you breathe in, your hands pull apart, growing the energy ball. And when you breathe out, the energy ball gets smaller, pulling your hands together. Breathing in and expanding. Breathing out, getting the ball smaller. Breathing in through the nose. Breathing out through the nose. Breathing in, your belly softly grows with the ball. And breathing out, as your ball gets smaller, your belly deflates. And the goal here is to slow down your breath, matching your movement to your breath. So breathing on your own, seeing if you can slow it down on the in-breath and match it on the out-breath. Knowing that you don't have to fill your lungs all the way up. You don't have to empty your lungs out all the way either. There's always going to be a little bit of room at the top and at the bottom. Breathing in, expanding. Breathing out. Breathing in and out. Last one, fill up your energy ball with everything you need in this in-breath. And on your out-breath, collect all of that energy into a beautiful pearl. And hold your hands together. Let your breath be what it needs to without effort. But you're holding this pearl in between your hands that you've made for yourself. I invite you to place this pearl either in your solar plexus for power, in your heart space for compassion, or in your third eye for intuition. I'm going to place my pearl here. I invite you to place your pearl and turn inward for a moment and just receive the gift you've given yourself. And just notice the quality of your breath, the sensations in your body. What does it feel like to receive this gift? And checking in with the quality of your thoughts without judgment. And coming back into the space, releasing your hands, we're going to move into a little bit of a breath hold. So again, if there's any discomfort physically or emotionally with holding your breath, let it go and just regularly breathe in and out for equal parts, whether it's 4-4 or 3-3, whatever works best for your lung capacity today. But if you want to do the breath hold, I'm going to demo and we'll do it together. You'll start with your palms facing up at your belly. You'll breathe in through your nose for a count of 4. Then you'll hold at the top for a count of 2. You'll breathe out through your nose for a count of 4. Bring your hands back down the meridian, flipping your palms at your belly to hold for another 2 beats. And then repeat, breathing in and up for 4, pausing at the top, breathing out and down for 4, pausing at the bottom. And your hands travel up with your in-breath, and your hands travel back down the middle with your out-breath. So again, this exercise can be done standing or sitting. If you're standing, feet shoulder width apart, soft knees, long spine. Let's take a sighing breath to unite. Breathe in through the nose, sigh out through the mouth. One more time, breathing in and sigh it out. Sealing your lips, hands at your belly. Breathe in through your nose, 2, 3, 4. Hold. Breathe out through your nose, 2, 3, 4. Hold. Breathing in through the nose, 2, 3, 4. Hold. Breathing out through the nose, 2, 3, 4. Hold. Breathing in, your belly rises as your hands rise. Hold. Breathing out through your nose, your belly falls as your hands lower. Hold. Breathing in. Hold. Breathing out. Hold. Breathing in. Hold. Breathing out. Hold. Last one. Breathing in. Hold. Breathing out. Hold. And release your arms and your breath. Turn inward one more time, checking in with the quality of your breath, what it felt like to hold your breath, and the quality of your thoughts. Did you think it was challenging? Was it easy? Was it easier to hold your breath at the top or the bottom? Just notice. No judgment, no right or wrong. Then coming back into the space, we're going to set up for the coherent breathing part so you can get into a comfortable seated position where your back, neck, and head are fully supported. Or you can lie down on a couch, bed, yoga mat. You can have pillows under your knees to relieve the pressure in your lower back. You can have blankets to keep you warm. And once you get settled, we're going to connect with sighing our breath again. So breathe in through the nose, sigh out through your mouth. One more time, breathing in out through the mouth. You can close your eyes or soften your gaze. Do what feels right, and know that at any point, if you need to move or adjust, sit up or lie down, you may do so. And if it becomes overwhelming, you can always stop or pause. But I invite you to connect to your breath, just noticing where it is in your body without effort or without changing it. I'm going to guide you with your breath with my voice, and then I'll add in some piano notes to help guide your breath. Then I will guide you to move your breath in your body with intention. And it's just bringing awareness to different parts of your body as I call them out. And then we'll drop away, moving the breath in the body, and just breathe with the tones. And then I'll drop away the tones, and you'll find your breath without effort. And then I'll bring you back into the space, and we will end with a self-assessment again to see how things have shifted in the body. So hopefully you're still paying attention to your breath, noticing where it is. Now with mindfulness, breathe into your belly, gently. Breathing in through the nose, your belly rises. Breathing out through the nose, your belly softly falls. Maybe you notice when you breathe in, the air is cool coming through your nose, and when you breathe out, the air is warmer. This is your anchor throughout the practice. Those are the things to notice to bring you back to the present moment, to your breath. I invite you to soften the muscles around your forehead, eyebrows, and eyelashes. Soften the muscles of your jaw, lips, and tongue. Soften the muscles of your shoulders where it connects to your neck. Soften your upper arm muscles, lower arm muscles, hands and fingers. Soften your back muscles from the top of your spine to the base of your spine. Soften your heart space and the muscles between each of your ribs. Soften your belly muscles and your upper leg muscles. Soften your lower leg muscles, feet and toes. Allow your body to be fully supported and yet soft and light. Let all your air out and slowly breathe in through your nose. 2, 3. Breathe out through your nose. 2, 3. Breathe in. 2, 3. Breathe out. 2, 3. Breathing in a little bit longer. 3, 4. Breath out. 2, 3, 4. Breathing in through the nose. 3, 4. Breath out through the nose. 3, 4. Breathing in. 2, 3, 4. Breath out. 2, 3, 4. Breathe in. 2, 3, 4. Breath out. 2, 3, 4. Breathing in as the notes go up. Breathing out as the notes go down. Breathing in and up. Breathing out as the notes descend. Breathing in through the nose, the belly rises. Breathing out through the nose, the belly softly falls. Breathing in, expanding. Breathing out, releasing, softening. Breathe on your own with the notes for a few rounds of breath. Breathing in and now now breathing up to the crown of the head, breathing out and down through the base of the spine, moving the breath in and up to the crown, moving the breath out and down through the base of the spine. Breathing in and bringing your awareness to the crown of your head. Breathing out and bringing your awareness to the base of your spine. Breathing in and up. Breathing out and down. Do this visualization on your own for a few rounds of breath. Breathing in and up to the crown of the head, and now expanding the awareness to the soles of the feet as you breathe out. Breathing in and up to the crown of the head, breathing out and all the way down through the soles of your feet. Breathing in and up through the crown, breathing out and down through the soles of the feet. Do this visualization on your own for a few rounds of breath. On the left side, breathe in and up through the sole of your left foot, up to the crown. Breathe out the right side through the right foot. Breathe in through the right foot, up to the crown. Breathe out the left side through the left foot. Breathe in the left foot, up to the crown. Breathe out the right side through the right foot. Breathing in and up the right, and down and out the left. In and up the left, down and out the right. Breathing in and up the right, and down and out the left. Do this for 2 more circulations. Breathing in and up the left, down and out the right, in and up the right, down and out the left. That's 1. Breathing in and up the left, breathing out and down the right, breathing in and up the right, last bit, and down and out the left. Breathe in and up to the crown of the head, and now shorten the visualization, breathing out and down the base of the spine. Breathe in and up to the crown. Breathe out and down through the base of the spine. Breathing in and up to the crown. breathing out and down through the tailbone. Do this shortened visualization on your own for a few rounds of breath. Now I'm going to drop away the tones, but continue to breathe in and out through your nose. Breathing in and up, breathing in through the nose and out through the nose. And now let your breath be without effort. Just let your breath find a neutral way of breathing. Instead, bring your entire awareness to the soles of your feet, noticing whether they are warm or cold. Then let your awareness shift now to behind your knees where your legs bend. Let your awareness now shift to the top of your legs where it meets the rest of your body. Let your awareness fill your fingers and hands, and the creases of your elbows where your arms bend. Let your awareness rest in your belly and in your heart space. Let your awareness shift to rest at your shoulders where it meets your neck. And let your awareness now rest in between your eyebrows at your third eye. And finally, let your awareness rest at the crown of your head. The crown connects us to the universe, to collective unconsciousness, to the stars, to our ancestors. Imagine this connection as a beam of sunlight kissing the crown of your head. Feel that warmth at your head, on your hair, on your scalp. Let that warmth cascade from the crown of your head to the soles of your feet and every part in between, wrapping you in light and warmth, bringing your awareness now to your entire being. Let the warmth and the light sink in to your bones, to the core. Knowing that that light, that warmth, that connection resides within you. Because there is no separation from self and the divine, the stars. You are the stars and the stars are you. You're one and the same, just living two different realities at the same time. You have the power to connect to Source at any time. Gently bring movement back into your fingers and toes. Maybe you stretch your arms above your head in a good morning stretch, taking a deep breath in through the nose and sighing out through your mouth. Maybe you extend your arms out in front of you and give yourself a nice hug, bringing more movement into your body. And maybe you roll over to your right side, and if you're pregnant, roll to your left. And check in with yourself one more time, noticing the quality of your breath the sensations in your body, and the quality of your thoughts, how they've evolved over the practice, or not. No judgment, just noticing. And when you're ready, gently push yourself up to an upright, seated position and get your self-assessment sheet out. Check in with your heart space, with your shoulders, with your overall emotional state, and give yourself a 1 through 10 for each part. 1 is soft and light, 10 is heavy and tight. How have things shifted, evolved, or stay the same? Thank you for coming to this practice. If you have any questions, just reach out. I'm here. And thank you for coming to another breath practice. And I hope to see you next month. Have a good evening. Drink some water. Take care of yourself.